I live among fans and naysayers, max and fake players, lovers and player haters, brothers that trade gators, but cats copycat cause they want the same flavor. But I was taught that bigger fences make better neighbors. I told Fest to hold tight and get greater later. He didn't have the patience, so he tried to take my paper. When brothers gon' learn, wait, this is long term. Respect's hard to earn, but greenhouse won't burn. Motherfuckers be thinking they can really fuck with me at this shit. It's what I do, man. Can't stop the kid. Going in, yo. How should I begin? Back on my grind again. Biters wanna bite the kid, writers wanna slight the kid. Herbs got nerve to criticize the life I live, but if they can't relate, then I don't write for them. But if you're listening now, Homer out in the crowd, I gotta assume you feeling the style. Otherwise, you probably would've turned me off like that.
Straight now,
okay, back to the track. This is for my cats that stack, staying papered up. My people packing gats, low fades, tape it up. I'm just a cat that rap, trying to make a buck. You got a platinum plaque, but I say you suck. You fake fuck, this is my true life story. The same bro that came up from shoebox money. Now dudes wanna remove all dewdrops from him, cause he do what you only do when you got money. What?
Drop the motherfucking film. It's like 1, 2. By the time you get the film, I'm gonna knock his bitch ass out on the grill. Somebody give me a lighter. I'm gonna light this fucking cigarette. But he pushed me last night, and I just let him know that he got 7 seconds. He been coming back outside of the whoop. Watch. Count the film.
They saying that he insane, crazy, mind state zany. They wonder who out there, the people gotta name me. Lazy for a couple years, drowning in beers. Picked up where I left off ahead of my peers. It seems I got styles bursting out of the seams. Bars tight, like Pat Benatar's jeans. I seen the whole rap game, sipping on lean, but paid attention when it's mentioned that print on the scene. He a 5-star general, analog or digital, avant-garde plus boom bap and minimal. All things to those that praise original. Throw bottles at the idols of the one-dimensional. Come forth, gather round to hear me speak. Cough rhymes in the stones before the people had ink. Got sent back to the bottom when I reached my peak. With the riddle I was given at the foot of the Sphinx. The rhyme, I construct one brick at a time. It's impossible to topple when you pull out a line. I hit the underground harder than a seismic event. Rappers fall like the third tower, planes never hit. Shit, this ain't your everyday rap, I got a true vision. I do this for myself, man, I'm a musician. Say yeah if you're feeling it. Raise your hands if you're feeling it. This ain't your everyday rap, I got a true vision. I do this for myself, man, I'm a musician. Say yeah if you're feeling it. Raise your hands if you're feeling it. They wanna know if Prince real, where that cat stay, I'm too hard to find. My crib is the back cave, the block where the gat spray. Undercovers masquerade, it used to be worse back in the day. Many men got locked up or passed away. You can take life head on or you can sneak in the back way. Prentice to rap was soulless to Hathaway. Moving at the speed of life, switching to the fast lane. 24 bars of 48 laws of power. Every time I rhyme, my street buzz gets louder. I'm Davy Crockett inhaling lines of gunpowder. Running down High Street, chasing down cowards. Cats go out of their way to send me subliminals, cause they work a 9 to 5 for a wage that's minimal. But I'ma keep it cool and still smile on their face, till they muster up enough heart to call me by name. Busy rhyming for your mans, I rhyme for the fans. These Morris Day dudes got too much time on their hands. If I'm really as small as they say that I am, then why would this in me be a way to advance? Please, you know my steez, rolling old in PV, probably rocking dirty jeans with a hole in the knee. I walk up in the spot with $1 looking bummy, then walk out with something soft plus 3 numbers. Whether making songs, making out, or making cream, you better know that that's throwbacks, the only way you'll make the team. Slang weed or slang CDs, it's all the same to me, cause I'm committed to the same degree. Without a fight, you can't take a thing from me. I earned my spot, nobody ever gave it to me, so don't play with me, because you gotta be a martyr to gain fame from me. See, this ain't your everyday rap, I got a true vision. I do this for myself, man, I'm a musician. Say yeah if you're feeling it. Raise your hand if you're feeling it. This ain't your everyday rap, I got a true vision. I do this for myself, man, I'm a musician. Say yeah if you're feeling it. Raise your hands if you're feeling it. budget. It sounds so bugged, my own fam don't want it. Print, there's no drums, man, I can't flow on it. No worries, my man, I'm about to go for it. Soon as you said no thanks, I had a song for it. I see fans sleeping, I see MCs snoring. So 9 out of 10, I'm taking weird over boring. Records ain't selling, all the stores closing. Can't make a living unless you on that road touring. Fans are saying that the underground ain't worth exploring. Cats that used to bring the heat, now they all dormant. We don't drop enough, they want it more often. It's too watered down, they want it more potent. It ain't strong enough, they want more dosage. They want it uncut, I leave them overdosing, overdosing, overdosing. I don't want it all, just a small portion. Something cool with a view and a small office. It ain't like I'ma really be there all that often. Probably in Colorado chasing broads, snowboarding, or out in Salt Lake balling like John Stockton. Record shopping, breaking bread with some cool Mormons. I wanna look back and laugh at my old struggles. Things I used to trip about don't even seem important. So till he get his, it's gonna be hard to stop him. Even though we know it's more money, more problems. But for him it's really more money, more options. Cause at least he can escape them all by going shopping. But we don't drop enough, they want it more often. It's too watered down, they want it more potent. It ain't strong enough, they want more dosage. They want it uncut, I leave them overdosing, 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 overdosing. My flow pattern, that of a classical symphony, mechanical timepiece with unseen symmetry, accurate still after a quarter of a century. Indelible spells cast by warlocks and wizardry. Printmatic, known to toe tag 'em instantly. I illustrate so you can see it all visually. The beat saved. Next we expand the memory. Travel the land, spreading my musical ministry. Godlike, complex, gripping my shore mic. The rhyme is a reminder why I stay up all night. Hit play, next day, know that it's top flight. Not a bad way to spare half my adult life. Invested in myself when nobody else believed. Now the whole world proud about what I achieved. Things change, now I'm looking like the safest bet. Just getting started, they ain't seen Nathan yet.
Chill, I know your styles. You rap about violence too much. Kill all the niggas. Once again, chill, I know your styles. You rap about violence too much. Smack fire out you. You want a fresh style? Let me show you.
Fat vegans body shaming me. Examine yourself, improve, don't blame me. Extended victims trying to play me. You can do anything in this world except when you're angry. Weakened are they that mourn and milk sympathy. Fall with grace, not on your face. Obsess less, reinvent your joylessness. Death of the heart and soul. Unhappiness, what are you, a martyr? Meaningless riot starter. Complacency loves company. Facebook always listens. Privacy is fantasy. Warlocks on the block, practicing bitchcraft. A little spit and polish and it's as good as new. Biomimicry is royalty free. The same people who claim to have no religious beliefs are the same ones who fill my timeline with comments about sports teams.
Chill, I know your styles. You rap about violence too much. Kill all the niggas. rap about violence too much.
Get your head rocked.
You want a fresh style? Let me show you.
Though I sing a song, Infinity Gauntlet ringers on. My concerts is sponsored by Washington's consciousness. Bring them on, they're gassing them, blowing smoke up their ass enough to fill a bomb. Even when it's warm and storms, my Tim's is worn since Eminem. Been the creme de la creme, go tell a friend. Remember me, I'm hard to forget. Respect to elephants, I guide with Tom lack. To wise guys, iPod crack. No eyes on, LeBron mom stack. I'm a Marvin Shah and John Concact. I come equipped with poisonous ink to prepare my Dallas pen for combat, Jack. When cognacs crack, they couldn't understand a flow so fat it made a waterfall fall back. Lacking definition, cats asking what you call that. Tell them all that. Velour hat to search a map of more rats with print mat. Money is made, you print math this fast. Killers just laugh, it's witchcraft.
Chill, I know your styles.
You rap about violence too much.
Kill all the fake rappers. Once again, chill, I know your styles.
You rap about violence too much. Smack fire out you. You want a fresh style? Let me show you. 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 Let me show you.
Respect the architect. The architect. Respect the architect. You want the fly shit? You got the right brother. Catch a chemtrail right after I fly over. I battle alcohol, had to brawl like a soldier. Vowed to never fall, now all my nights sober. Refine my mind, reclining on my sofa. Design the rhyme, and strike kinda like a cobra. My pen's venomous, poison tip sentences paralyze your sterile mind and leave skin blemishes. When is he gonna fall off? Some of the people wonder. You're more likely to see a foot of snow in summer. I'm not mainstream, the tide can never take me under. I'm Clyde Stubblefield, the rhyme is my funky drummer. I write this like my ancestors wrote in Kemet before the Bible or any man-made religion. Architect, civilization, science and spirit. That's why I never lose sleep if y'all don't feel it. I'm in my own lane, it has no speed limit. Psychedelic patterns of thought without the weed in it. I'm at the point of no return, too deep in it. Weak and timid, turn back, but I proceed with it. I lost track of time, felt like I was unconscious. Then dreamt somebody stole my style and I can't stop it. Top to bottom, whole thing like I was Mantronics. Woke up with a rhyme, half asleep in my boxes. If it's gonna happen, I go a step beyond. You know the true architect when you hear the song. The foundation for the underground you standing on. True fans gonna miss him when he gone. The architect. Respect the architect. The architect. Respect the architect. Find many rappers more complicated, but not many, if any, higher nominated. I'm at the top waiting, my album top rated. The brightest rap stars not in my constellation. Trying to small talk your way into the conversation, but I dominated kinda like a dominatrix. To the point that my biggest haters stopped the hating and passed the peas like a plate to the congregation. The most holiest, the top is the loneliest, but only cause I don't associate with any lames. Expose the phoniest, show them how cold it gets with flows that go against the grain. No doubt, I play the shooter and coroner if need be. When you know the body dropping, catching it is easy. My rap pedigree command respect. Blueprint, the master builder, the architect. Respect the architect. The architect. Respect the architect. The architect. Respect the architect. The architect.
greenhouse. Patterns. About to spit the bar. It's like this. My name's synonymous with critical acclaim, so set cells at half mast. Move at my own pace, you speedsters won't last. So commence since C-section, been ill. January birth hit the earth, told the wind chill. Greenhouse the pinnacle, decimating you minuscule train wrecks. Spit the raw, defy the laws of safe sex. Teabagging, toe tagging rivals. Print or shoot it, post it, YouTube or take it viral. Sitting on my couch collecting checks while you clocking in. All these individuals too worried about blending in, just running your mouth. Your traits are feminine, menopause, I'm peaking, you're leaking estrogen. Spit so many rhymes I could stop right now. Look at my resume and still feel proud. Boss on the humble, I don't need a crowd. Silently making moves while all you're moving is vows out. Take a pause, you can try to catch up. Jerome, I hold the mirror, freshen up your makeup. Fix your feather boa where we constrict your air ducts. This world's corrupt and I got kids to raise up. You're laying up, watching all maneuvers. Crowd leaves the show in a punch-drunken stupor. Whenever we arrive, it's red carpets and rose petals. Simply, you got no drive, your tank is empty.
How you wanna set it off? I told him that it don't matter. Press go on that gold platter. 1200 techniques is what we throw at him. Aim and tone arm like a loaded magnum. The game's so backwards, get the record deal first. Learn how to make the record after. R&B singers more G than the rappers. Your favorite MCs getting beat up by actors. Lay low for a couple weeks and try to hide. Make you wonder why you idolize all these idle minds, when all they do is recycle somebody's borrowed lines. Bitch ass behavior patterns tend to get standardized, easily detected before the seeds get infected. If he on the scene, best believe he directed. Role you play and get whited out then corrected. Clean out your desk and escort you to the exit. At 18, had a Jesus piece and a necklace. It didn't bring me any peace, I was still reckless. Fighting in the streets years later, got the message that inner peace come from action, not symbolism. Hit so many times I could stop right now. Look at my resume and still feel proud. King of the jungle, I ain't got a growl, but still snatching antelope once in a while. I'll make the beat when your money hit my PayPal. 2 or 3 sequences plus a fresh breakdown. Folder full of stems for your vocal lay down. But till you get your paper up, stay out of my way, pal. The beat's handcrafted like a Hanzo sword, only built for Cuban links and people spitting the raw. Copious amounts of dope music spread on my desk. V-neck like Tony Montana showing my chest. I'm the best.
No. My spot never leaves me, man. I am my spot. I don't, regardless of you know, win, loss, whatever. It never, you know, it might change for you guys. It might change for the media. It might change for the common fan, the way you think and feel about me. But, it never changes for me. I live in a bubble, man. I think the world of myself. I think I'm number one in the world. And no one's going to ever change that for me. You know, I understand my spot. I know what I'm capable of. And I'll always be a champion, with or without a belt.
Yeah, you know. Huh. 10 girls stabbed on a college campus. 20 school kids gunned down in Sandy Hook. A black teenager is murdered over skin color. It feel like the chaos is everywhere you look. 30 Afghans killed at a family wedding. 60 Iraqi killed trying to vote. A woman gets gang raped out in India. 5 kids' lives get ended by a drone. I don't care if you're living in a high rise. You're no different from a man in a hut. Every single life is sacred in God's eyes. You ain't worth more cause you got more stuff. I don't care what the color of your skin is. I don't care about your fortune or fame. I just want for us to have more perspective and understanding everybody's pain is the same. Perspective. Bird's eye view. It's beautiful up here.
Understanding and empathy for all others. Appreciation as a half for the have-nots. Recognizing people's worth is decided by the content of their character and not what they got. I get upset cause it seems so hard for us. When we lie to ourselves, we sound so crazy. We tell ourselves that they don't work as hard as us. They could be like us if they just weren't lazy. I think it's just an excuse that allows us to treat them as less human. Cause once we begin to take it as the truth, it justifies all the evil things that we do to them. Some people work hard and barely scrape by. Others work hard and end up rich. It doesn't mean you shouldn't celebrate success, but understand the systematic hurdles that exist. Perspective. Bird's eye view. Beautiful appear. Might shed a tear. A man with no shoes stands on a corner, sad about his circumstance and being on the street. Then realized that it wasn't that bad when he was joined by another man that had no feet. A woman makes a post on Facebook about how she and her brother got beef. Unaware it was read by a friend of hers whose own brother passed away just last week. Boston gets hit by a dirty bomb. 100 people injured, 3 people died. Rare for us, but for many that's the norm. The daily threat of an attack is part of their lives. I ain't saying what we feel ain't real, but understand just what it means to be privileged. That's when you ignore the circumstances of those less fortunate than you that you don't have to live in. Perspective. Bird's eye view. It's beautiful up here. Might shed a tear. So much more than a rapper. They only write rhymes while I'm a writer that use rap to capture the times. My songwriting's so excited like riding a bike, but speed never exceed what you can catch in a line. On rainy days, you never see me fighting a vibe. My brainstorm come right before the lightning is strike. Blow, bars for days, moms taught me about honest ways. I saw that crime don't pay at the youngest age. Just a south side kid from around the way. Most of my friends did bids and extended stays. You just an animal once you get inside that cage. That's why I fuck with basketball. I'm out there working on my J. Got some letters from some schools asking me to play. It seemed to be the way to escape the inner city maze. A brave scholar that loved art and praised knowledge, but got shot at the summer before he went to college. I never told my moms that she had enough to bear. She sacrificed everything just to get me there. To see a baby boy graduate and shed a tear. Computer science major, the math added an extra year. Found a sampler and put it on layaway. Spent my Christmas break making beats every day. Things I saw in high school told me stay away, but my love for the music never gon' fade away. High price to pay for degrees even then. 5 years of school, the debt added extra 10. But came home making more dough than all my friends. So when my fam needed my help, I could finally give. Moved to Cincinnati, couldn't be stationary. Fell out of love with the girl I moved there to marry. Programmer first, local rapper secondary. Battle anybody, wanted to be legendary. Tried hard to get promoted, but I wasn't able. Having better luck with the mic and the turntables. All we wanted was attention from a little label. Kept pushing even though my family wasn't stable. Lost my big sis, hardest year of my life. Pops got sick and told me not to stop by. Making paper, still didn't have a decent car. Paying 2 mortgages cause moms got hurt on the job. Had to slow my roll from out there getting mine. To understanding how the family is intertwined. They all sacrifice so we can live a better life. So you gotta step up to the plate when it's your time. Remember this when you racing towards the finish line. Credit towards your fam should never be minimized. A lot of people lean on them when they on the rise. See some success, then they wanna break the ties. Flipping through the channels, landed on Charlie Rose. Interviewing Sting about all the songs he wrote. Charlie asked how a songwriter keep his hope. When Sting answered, I never never dare forget the quote. He said the music get dark whenever things get bad, but artists gotta understand it's easier to paint with black. If you feel it coming on, you gotta reel it back, cause people turn to us to hopefully escape from that. I try to think of that time to time when I'm writing. Responsibility that come along with the rhyming. Don't be the guy always talking about the sky falling. Don't paint the dark cloud unless you paint the silver lining. That's why I'm rhyming, to be that silver lining. To be the silver lining. Yeah. Right. Smooth as the groove that the needle is set on, but move with the freedom of a queen on a chessboard. Explore new techniques so I'm never bored. Even when I fail to impress, I press on. There's always more, cause music is infinite. You can't see it all cause your viewpoint's limited. Expand your frame of mind till you can picture it. But no matter what lens you get, remember it's limitless. Some artists get discouraged, I think I know why. They focus on the peak, but I'm focused on the climb. You can never know it all or master all the styles. No more than you can take a photo of the whole sky, or hold all the sand in your hands at the beach, or walk on every inch of the land at your feet. But even though you can't, you're still within reach. I'm fascinated by the challenge, so I have to speak on it. Right. I never write rhymes just because the beat bang. I write rhymes cause I got things I need to say. I never force the pen even if I'm getting paid. I wouldn't care if it's a song with Nas, Big and Jay. You see what I did there? I shouted out the greats without name dropping every bar like game. That ain't even a diss, so don't get it twisted. It's just what my dudes say when they hear them spitting. Everybody raps, so I lie when I'm asked. I say I either work behind a desk or a chef, cause if I tell the truth, they gon' ask if they can spit. And I don't wanna tell them that they sound like shit. See, back in the day, I probably would've told the truth, cause hurting people's feelings used to make me feel cool. But now I got a lot less to prove. I learned it's best to let people do what they do.